Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into Crypto ZX. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel today. To all my viewers watching my video right now, can I please ask you guys to smash that like button and hit the red subscribe button if you haven't already. This does help with the channel tremendously and it also keeps me motivated on making videos for you guys. But with that being said, let's jump right in today's content. Alright guys, before I begin, I would like to say the disclaimer. Anything on this channel should not be taken as financial advice because I am not a financial advisor. Cryptocurrencies are super volatile, so please do your own due diligence and research before investing in these markets. Looking at the overall crypto market cap today, we are currently sitting at $1.45 trillion. We're down 4.1% in the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, BTC dominance is currently sitting at 43.4%. Looking at the overall markets, guys, we are seeing some mild green across the board, but mostly we are still in the red territory, and that is mainly due to the fact that Bitcoin is going towards that downwards trend, which we will get later into this video. But today, guys, I want to look further into VeChain. Alright, my Vechain family, if we are looking at Vechain's price right now, we are currently trading at 0.0846 cents. We're down 4.4% in the last 24 hours in USD comparative. We're down 0.5% in Bitcoin comparative in just the last 24 hours. Vechain's current rank on CoinMarketCap and on CoinGecko is at that top 22 spot. Market cap right now is $5.5 billion. Meanwhile, 24-hour trading volume is at $694.9 million. So the buying pressure on VeChain is kind of low right now, but that is the same case for the entire altcoin market, so we need to keep that in mind when we are looking at this. Zooming out and looking at the bigger picture, guys, in just the last year alone, we're still up 578.2%. In the last 30 days, yes, we are down 35.9%, but again, we know what has been going on in the markets for a few weeks, so this should not be coming as a surprise to any one of us as of now. But today, guys, I want to share an interesting article with you guys regarding VeChain, especially if you're a VeChain holder. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, so this is the article. It states that San Marino approves VeChain powered national digital vaccination passports and why it matters. So, San Marino National Digital Vaccine Passport is a joint effort by the Innovation Research Institute of the Republic of San Marino, DNV VeChain, to develop high flexibility, high privacy, and high compliance national digital vaccine passports. The vaccination passport covers medical data such as vaccine type, vaccine measurements, and batch number, vaccination time and place, as well as a personal information including name, date of birth, ID card, and etc. So, certificate holders will have two QR codes. The first two meets EU requirements to help the holder freely enter and exit the country's EU member states. The second QR code is for everyone, and anyone can verify by scanning the code with any device with access to a web app to validate the certificate. Global Director and Innovation at DNB, Renato Grotola. I'm sorry if I pronounced the name wrong. This is what he had to say. The San Marino Digital Certificate is an extremely portable certificate. Anyone can potentially verify a certificate without the need to download a specific app. The use of VeChain blockchain technology, and in particular NFTs, makes it possible to increase confidence in the authenticity of the information, reducing the risk of counterfeiting. CEO Lu Yang said previously VeChain proposed the concept of ENFTs, which is a commercial NFT forged by enterprises, emphasizing the positive correlation between real business scenarios and NFT value. The time VeChain and DNB will cooperate to help San Marino and use blockchain digital vaccine passport technology with best practices. Digital certificate presents a perfect case in this sector, which is also new solution to help the governments gain ground in the fight against based on POA consensus, VeChain Thor public blockchain provides a well-balanced infrastructure for the government, public, and private sectors to work together to create single standardized verification system framework. So why it matters. VeChain was one of the first chains to properly implement NFTs in the form of X node tokens. while other chains are used to deploy and trade useless memes and GIFs as NFTs. Vechain has taken the concept further with ENFTs that are relevant in the real world to real people. The San Marino Green Vaccination Passport is a perfect example of that. Here you have a GDPR compliant solution that is not only scalable but usable by all stakeholders without having to know anything about blockchain yet enjoying all its benefits. Very, 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 very interesting. And this is why, guys, this is why I am extremely, extremely bullish on, VeChain. You guys can see what they're doing. I have mentioned this over and over again, and this is just one of the examples out of the hundreds of examples that are out there for what VeChain is really solving. And San Marino might be a small place, but this shows, guys, that the power of blockchain, uh, and how it's can basically get rid of counterfeiting. Like counterfeiting is one of the biggest problems out there, and blockchain solves that. And VeChain is showing what they're really doing, and this will help other countries possibly implement it as well and start doing what San Marino has been doing with VeChain Thor blockchain. So this is what makes me super super bullish on VeChain, guys. Now looking at the price of VeChain, we can see what has been going on with the price of VeChain. We are currently trading at 0.084 cents mark. Let's bring out the Fib retracement so we can see what's going on and where we could be going in the immediate short term. So as you guys can see right off the bat, we're still hovering around in the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level. We are seeing this level play as a level of support for us. We wicked literally all the way down to the 78.6, but have seen a bounce back up towards the upside, and we're currently trading at 0.0841 cents. But that does not mean we can't go below 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level and get back into this range. That's definitely not out of the woods yet. We can still get back into these price levels, and that all depends on two factors, and that is Bitcoin and BTC dominance. So if we are looking at BTC dominance firstly, we are liking what we're seeing right now for BTC dominance, and let me explain as to why that is. As you guys can see, we are seeing BTC dominance going towards the downside, and we're currently sitting at 45.49% for BTC dominance. This does tend to mean that more money is going into altcoins rather than Bitcoin. But if this number keeps on going towards the upside, we do tend to see more money flowing rather into Bitcoin than the altcoin. So if you are an altcoin holder, Bitcoin dominance index should be on your list to monitor absolutely every single day. But it's not very smart to be looking at the charts every single day first off, especially if you're in it for the long haul. But if you still want to check it out, then BTC dominance is one thing that you want to be looking at very, very closely. And right now we are seeing BTC dominance going towards the downside. And one thing I want to point out for you guys is even though Bitcoin is seeing a price volatility towards the downside, whenever we see Bitcoin price fall towards the downside, we do tend to see BTC dominance go towards the upside, but right now that is not the case. So that is one bullish indicator that we are looking at as of now. But in order for us to have some sort of nice rally for altcoins, we still need to be around specifically 40% to possibly this 39% BTC dominance for us to have that altcoin rally that we have been waiting for a while. We have been in this consolidation phase, obviously after Bitcoin did see this major move towards the downside back on May 19th. The entire market has seen a shake off occur, and since then we have been seeing markets consolidate. And as you guys can see the pattern. This is a zoomed out chart. We are in the daily time frame, and you guys can see Bitcoin has been consolidating over the last 1 month and a half, very much needed after we did see a massive rally for Bitcoin over this year alone. But let's talk about what possibly could happen for Bitcoin in the immediate short term, and then we will go look into Vechain and see what's going to happen in the immediate short term. So as you guys may know, Bitcoin is basically the king of the market, so we need to be looking at Bitcoin charts on a single day basis. You guys can see we're sitting at $34,133 level. One thing I want to point out for you guys is that this is the $33,300 mark is basically a last life support for Bitcoin. And one thing you guys can see is that we did a wick towards this level, but we have seen the bulls come out and save the day. And this is very, very important. This is what we wanted to see happen. And so far we're seeing that. If we broke below it and was unable to go above this level, guys, then, this opens the door to go back down below 30,000. So far we're seeing what we want to see happen, but again, let's keep in mind we are not out of the woods yet until we do get above this $36,200 level. Because you guys can see we did see a nice bounce back of just a couple of days ago. We did see Bitcoin go all the way up to $36,251 just yesterday, but we were unable to stay above this level. And we need to get above this level and actually hold above it for us to be on the safer end of the spectrum. As of now, that is not the case. It's a 50-50 shot. If Bitcoin is unable to close above this level, then things will start looking good. So what does that mean for Vechain now? So right now we are having a tough time staying above this level of resistance for Vechain, which is at this 10 cents mark. Last time we were above this level is around 19th June, which is a couple weeks ago. So we need for us to actually first get above this level, and then we will start talking about other specific levels such as the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level. But right now we need to get above here. We are having some hard times getting above there. One factor to that is obviously BTC dominance was climbing at a very fast rate. That is one of the possibility as to why we have not been seeing Vechain go towards that specific price target. And plus, the buying pressure is very, very low right now, and you guys can see that right here. We are not seeing enough buying volume come in for Vechain for us to break above here. So this is why I mentioned at the beginning of this video that the buying pressure is very low. We need more buying pressure to see some sort of momentum occur in altcoins. So I believe as BTC dominance go towards the downside, and Bitcoin gradually moves towards the upside, we will see more money flow into the altcoins and we will see the volume come in organically. But right now, as of now, all my eyes are on this level. We need to get above here, then we can start talking about other targets such as the 13 cents mark and the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level. One thing I want to point out for you guys is that when markets tend to move towards the upside, especially altcoins, they move up very, very, very fast. So you need to keep this part in mind. Yes, we have been seeing some boring price momentum, but this is where your patience are tested. As I always mention to you guys, on a single day basis, I'm not here to spread fake hope to you guys. We look at all the scenarios, and I always mention this to you guys. Cryptocurrencies are super unpredictable. We never know where the top is going to be. As you guys can see, look, this is a zoomed out chart. Look how beautiful this move towards the upside was. We were just seeing all-time highs after all-time highs. Vechain was just going straight to the moon. But this is where the danger comes into play. This is where you do not know where the top is going to be, and this is where investors make the biggest mistake, because we do tend to get greedy. By no means am I calling myself a perfect person when it comes to crypto. Absolutely not. I have made these mistakes myself. And I totally understand when a lot of people make these mistakes, because greed gets to every human being. We think that, oh my god, everything is going up so fast, we're just gonna get rich absolutely fast. That's just not the case, guys. And next time when we do see a rally like this occur, or some sort of momentum like this towards the upside, which I still believe is going to happen this bull cycle, guys, then you should be asking yourself a question when you are seeing a lot of profits. Hey, if this is a lot of money that I cannot afford to lose, you guys need to scale out if that is the case, because you guys know as fast as you can make profits in this market, that's as fast as you can lose them as well. But one thing I want to point out for you guys is you guys can see what VeChain is really doing. When you are investing in the cryptocurrency markets, this is why I always mention you need to do your own due diligence. And by meaning due diligence, you need to do your research, look into the project you're invested, look in what they're doing, actually put some time and effort into what the project is really after. And you guys can see what VeChain is really doing. It has strong fundamentals, real working product, guys. It has a real working product. And what is it doing at the end? It is bringing a mass adoption to the crypto space. This makes a lot of organizations that are using VeChain, I'm sorry, a lot of organizations that know some of the biggest organizations using VeChain or blockchain, that makes them feel easier to implement it rather than not implementing it at all. And this is why, in return, this is bringing some mass adoption to the crypto space. And this is why I get super, super bullish on VeChain, because the long term perspective, guys, you need to think long term. If you think long term, VeChain is definitely here to stay. Definitely around, during that time, there will definitely be price volatility. By no means is it going to be just one straight line straight to the moon in the next 5 years. Absolutely not. We will definitely see price volatility, but the patience will always pay off. So keep that in mind, guys. And, that is one tip I always like giving you guys. But let me know in the comment section below what you guys think and where you guys could see VeChain go at the end of this year. I would love to know your thoughts down below. And if you guys have not joined the Telegram group chat, guys, what are you waiting for? It's free to join, link in the description box below. We talk about cryptocurrencies, the latest news and trends revolving around the space, and just have a great time at the end of the day. And thank you so much for all the support that you guys show me. Each and every one of you guys that show me so much support. I love you all. And remember, I do this for you guys. I'll always keep doing this for you guys because your support means the world to me. And please, guys, do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. This does help the YouTube algorithm push my videos out, so your support would be greatly appreciated. And stay safe out there. Safety, health, and family comes first, and everything else absolutely comes later. Never forget that. And with that being said, I will catch you guys tomorrow. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.